MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between the Force and the Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, Aledmys Diaz.
And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Brantley. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out.
Into the windup and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
So stepping in, Jose Bautista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Morneau.
So striding in, Justin Morneau. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ground ball right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Now a drive out to left center field. And the runner from second is in to score.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning of your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. One 1-0 pitch on the way. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cleveland is out in front here, 2-0. Aaron Nola gets the ball for the away side in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a Tribe, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Braun. 1 out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's going to be the key for them today, HR?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out of play off to the right. One out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Batting third,
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin Encarnacion.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Griffey. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting fourth, catcher Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And in the outfield, Michael Brantley. You can put him anywhere out there in the outfield. He can play left, right, or center, and we may see that before the game is over. He's that versatile. He can go get it with the best of them.
At the plate, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Aledmus Diaz. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 delivery. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Way out in front. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Will lead it 2-1. Taking in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Ramirez.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Down the third baseline. And he is in there.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. (0-1) count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play and you can get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
Into the box, Austin Jackson. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Called strike 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And Jackson swings and misses as he's gone on strikes for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there, shortstop Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
At the plate, Michael Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Starts him out with a curveball high, 1-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
1-0 count. Here it is. Fouled back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, pitcher Corey Kluber.
Digging in, Corey Kluber. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. Cleveland is on top 2-1. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Calling for it, Ramirez. 1 down.
Center fielder number 24.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. pulls this one into the air out into right field. And it looks like this is going to be extra bases for Junior.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Morneau.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And here's the left-handed hitting power threat, Justin Morneau. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cleveland leads this one 2-1. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2.
First baseman, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete. Cleveland is on top here, 2-1. Striding in once again, Justin Morneau. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Justin Morneau.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
The 0-1 on its way. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game. So maybe this is the start of something big.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Drilled down the line. A dive. He's got it. It's there, and he's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. As the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw won't get him. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under video
Okay,
review.
we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1. The 2-1 on its way to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Force on top, 2-1. Standing in, Aaron Nola. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aaron Nola.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Aledmys Diaz.
Ready for another shot now. Aledmys Diaz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cleveland is out in front here, 2-1. Now at the plate, Austin Jackson. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Michael Martinez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready with another 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Corey Kluber.
Now at the plate, Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Force are out in front, 2-1. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Kluber gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
First baseman number 44, Justin Morneau.
Here's Justin Morneau. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Cleveland is out in front 2-1. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Francisco Lindor.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch is popped up. Gregorius is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a swing and a chance now for Morneau over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Bautista on the run. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Seventh inning coming up. Cleveland is on top 2-1. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the seventh inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson is camped under this one. One down.
Now batting. Catcher. Wellington.
Ready
Castillo.
once again. Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke toward third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher. Aaron Nola.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Nola. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Justin Upton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. We're in the seventh inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Line to the right side. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Force lead this one 2-1. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-2. Here it is. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit hard on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Naquin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
2-0.
No strike.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. He'll try it again. 3-2. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Jackson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
The 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cleveland leads it 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Boone Logan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brandon Geyer is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Didi Gregorius.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Grounded up the first baseline, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's 1. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play.
Center fielder number
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Encarnacion onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cleveland is out in front here, 2-1. Ronnie Chisenhall will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ronnie Chisenhall.
Jerry's Familia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now at the plate, Brandon Geyer. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Over to first with it is Morneau, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. Cleveland leads this one 2-1. Dan Otero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Eric Gonzalez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 9, Eric Gonzalez.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll be charged with trying to get.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Justin Morneau.
Here's Justin Morneau. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving stop to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. One hit's all they get. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. Cleveland is on top 2-1. Nate Jones takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And that misses ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Fly ball to straightaway left. Braun on the run. Makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
So striding in, Edwin Encarnacion. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
1 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
The 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Diaz picks it up. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
The catcher, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and it's anybody's guess what will happen when 2 teams clash in Diamond Dynasty. So we get a 1-run contest here, offering just about everything you want in a game of baseball.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Corey Kluber pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely.